Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo. We got a Boxetron Delivery, so let's go and crack it open just because I'm not 100% sure what's in here. I kind of forgot. I think I do know what's in here, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Could be anything. Mystery box. Let's see. Move some stuff out of the way. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. I honestly totally forgot about this stuff. Well, not all of it, just some of it. Ooh-hoo-hoo. So here we have reformatted Cynicus, Investigator. He is based off of, I believe his name's Voss, from the Transformers More Than Meets the Eye series. He's part of the Decepticon Justice Division. And what that is basically there are Decepticons who stray off from the cause and they either leave, they stop being Decepticons and run away, hide, join, not really join the Autobots, but kind of just like stop fighting in the war, or they betray the Autobot, or they betray the Decepticons, or they just do whatever. Something that's just not for the cause. That's where these guys come in. They horrendously and gratuitously kill them in horrible fashions. That way, you know, word spreads of their cruelty and all that, and then Decepticons will be like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't run away, maybe I shouldn't quit, maybe I shouldn't do this, and it kind of like it's an incentive program. So yeah, they're a fearsome team. Voss is one of them. He speaks in the old language of the Prime, not the Primes, but like the Primal vernacular, as was called, Old Cybertronian. He turns into a sniper rifle, which is interesting. Like he turns into a sniper rifle, so that's another gun former. We got Megatron, Voss, and Shockwave that I could think of that all turned into like specifically guns. So that's cool. So here we got him, and how fitting that we got him, because I also got Transbot X, Chemical X, Weapon X. X has always been an intense number or letter for some reason, but there it is. And let's see how to open this box. I think I'm doing it right. It looks like it's kind of hard. There we go. Hefty box. Very hefty. So, bam, here we got a picture. There's the Apollyon. There he is. And here's a picture of all the other, I guess, characters they're made or planning on making. Beachcomber's coming out soon, I'm assuming. Here we've got, who's it, what's it? Scourge, there he is. He's already on pre-order. He's up there. So Scourge is coming out. We already have Pipes and Huffer. They came out a while ago. Wheelie came out a while ago. And I think that's it. I know they've announced the Cyclonus. They're going to make a Cyclonus. He's right there in the picture. So there's that. And then we have a couple of Seekers here. Looks like Skywarp and Thundercracker. So I guess they're going to do that. And it's cool, we got like nice tech specs and bio and all that, just like an old Transformer box would. And then we have Paraglide and Cosmos. I don't know if they've been announced yet or released, I don't even remember, but apparently they're doing them. And then we got Tailgate, which again, I don't know if they've already announced or released or whatever, but there's that. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out how this works. There we go. It's got nice Velcro down the middle. There he is. Wow, he looks delicious. I use that word for a lot of my toys just because I just can't describe him in any other way. He looks great. He looks freaking perfect. He comes with quite a lot of accessories. There you go. You can see. So I'll show it off more obviously in detail, but very nice. I like the way the packaging's done. We've got everything kind of stylized up in this boxy setting. And he looks cool. The accessories look awesome. I've heard he's had his issues. I've heard that just X-Transbots in general has had issues with their figures. So that's a bit worrisome, but at the same time, you know, I'll transform him a couple times, take some pictures, do my videos, whatever. But for the most part, he'll probably just be robot mode for a good amount of time until I decide to change him and all that. And he'll look great next to Soundwave, and if I can one day get my hands on a Fan Toys Shockwave, awesome. I don't know why I didn't get that. My mindset at the time when they announced that was, oh, I'm sure they'll make a Hasbro or Takara will make a version of that. I was so naive just because the reason they wouldn't make that is the same reason they're not going to make Megatron, which I don't know why I didn't put that together, but he turns into a gun, and that's just not going to fly with, you know, just typical toys these days. It's just not going to fly making a gun a toy. So that's why we got this here orange bit. That is because in America you cannot sell toy guns without that orange bit, just because that's the law. They don't want it, you know, being mistaken or anything. So you got to have that bit. Although I do have a Hegemon, which doesn't, and I don't know why, because it's not like I took it off, it just didn't have it. So that's interesting now that I think about it. But anyways, yes, he's got it there, and I believe he's got one, yep, he's got one on the top of his actual gun barrel there as well. I've heard varying degrees of difficulty. I've heard it's hard to take them off. I've heard it's very easy to take them off, so we'll see, but hopefully it shouldn't be an issue on mine just because they don't want it. But cool, this is awesome. My Decepticon army grows. Tarn was just announced today. They showed off some pictures. Not announced, but he was like, they showed off some updated pictures of Tarn for the reformatted line. So that's cool. Kaon, he's going to be coming down the line also. He was, I think, the first one they showed off, but somehow Voss came out first. But Kaon looks awesome as well. Tarn, I'm a little surprised that they can get away with. Just because his face is a Decepticon logo, like that's what his face is. It's a mask that's supposed to be in the exact shape of a Decepticon logo. So it's interesting that they can get away with that. Just because I know it's his face, but technically it's the logo. I don't know, but I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, they're doing it, so that's cool. I'm glad to have a Decepticon Justice Division. I think that'll look nice. I really hope that some third party will do a IDW style Dinobots. Actually, at first I didn't care for the designs, but they've honestly really been growing on me, just because they're unique. So I mean, if you look at the IDW, like for the More Than Meets the Eye designs and the Robots in Disguise and More Than Meets the Eye designs, and even previous comic books, the Maximum Dinobots, pretty much like look at Maximum Dinobots and like that's the same design. I think that's a unique design in its own right, just because it's primarily silver with gold highlights, which is pretty much the standard Dinobot look, but not, it's even less gold than usual, and even their dino modes have been a little change. I really like Slag's robot head mode in that design. I like Swoop's new head mold. I think that looks cool too. So yeah, I mean, Grimlock, I like his hands. He's got big red hands. I think they look awesome. So yeah, just something to think about and all that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If I have anything else to say, oh, also, just because I have you guys here, I want to talk about Comic-Con. Just because that's usually the big thing of the year where they announce what's coming out in 2016 and the year after and what's coming out later on in the year and all that stuff. So since Trypticon was announced, I've been, that's been on my mind. Like, I'm so excited for that. I think that's really awesome that they're doing that. And I think it's a big deal. And another thing I want to say about that is if he's announced before Comic-Con, like that's, they're releasing him, that's for sure and all that, you would think at Comic-Con they're going to do something even bigger because, they want to top it. That's supposed to be where they announce their biggest and awesome things for the next year. So if Trypticon was announced now, he's not even at Comic-Con, then what's that kind of, like, to me, that's saying that he's not even, like, the big thing of the year. He's not even one, like, what they got, hidden up their sleeves. So possibly they'll have something even more, like I said, Scorponok. I feel like that's the same level as Trypticon. So I'm not sure, but maybe it's Scorponok. Metroplex also, again, that's kind of same level. But maybe in some of people's eyes it's not. So maybe that's like that'll be their big announcement, is they'll have a Platinum Edition Metroplex. Maybe a Generations Trypticon. That's what I'm thinking. That's the big thing in my mind. Maybe we'll have a Generations Trypticon announced at Comic-Con this year. Just because they announced the G1 reissue. So I don't know. I kind of feel like that's what they're going for. Is like hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Totally just big conspiracy on my part. Like this is just what I think. But I think that would be the smart way to go. I think it was last year that was Metroplex. I'm pretty sure Generations Metroplex was announced at 2014. I'm almost positive. I honestly can't remember. But I think that's when he was announced, was 2014 San Diego Comic-Con. So maybe 2015 will be Generations Trypticon. Like I said, maybe not as big as Metroplex. He doesn't need to necessarily be that big. If he is, oof, it's gonna be tough to handle. But if he is, all right. But if not, I'd fine with that. He doesn't need to be that size. And if he turns into like a playset, cool. I'm totally on board with that. I think that'd be cool to have, like, you know, you can reenact that scene, not that scene, but like that level in the game War for Cybertron when you're going through Trypticon trying to like get rid of him in that orbital spaceship mode, the cannon. So you could do something like that, but for sure he needs to turn into the Nemesis. That just he has to be able to turn from dinosaur to Nemesis. That would just blow my mind if they do that. Even then, just like make it turn into the Nemesis, and from there do like a playset mode where, you know, he has opening compartments and stuff like that. You can put like your Megatron to right inside, and something like that. That'd be cool. So again, just ideas and thoughts of what's gonna happen at Comic-Con, just because, you know, they've got to top what they've already got coming out. You know, that's the big thing. They got to top it. So, you know, maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to. I've got a ton of videos already filmed. So as you can see, I got like all this crap laid out. But I filmed out a bunch of videos. So I'm gonna go work on them. Actually, I'm gonna take a shower because I just got off work. Then I'm gonna go work on them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching and peace.